My name's Blaine. What's your name?
He's John and he's flustered.
I'm John. Yeah, I'm all. And camera operator Lloyd behind the camera.
Lloyd's the man. I love this guy.
Last time we had Lloyd on a bunch of times. He was outside. That's why his mic sounded like shit. So it sounds a lot better now.
We let him in.
Thank you for letting me inside.
We gave him an actual microphone.
Let him in.
Yeah, we didn't. So it should.
But I fluster John.
He comes in here looking better than we do.
I know. I just wear black shirts.
He's the one not on camera.
No, movie star teeth.
Oh man, it looks.
What are we talking about today?
Well, I definitely want to talk about the AEW All Out pay-per-view that just went down.
We should.
2-3 weeks ago, something along those lines.
It was fucking amazing.
Had a bit of time to let it all sink in.
How many times have you watched it?
I've watched it a few.
Because I was at your house, so I've seen it once.
Man, it was unbelievable. If you're not into wrestling, like if you're not deep into wrestling, if you don't watch it, man, was this not an awesome pay-per-view to sit down and watch?
If you watched that one, you would have been a fan of AEW.
Yeah, like it
was a riot, dude.
Yeah, I've got the card pulled up here.
Okay, what was the opening match?
The first match was the Best Friends in Jurassic Express. So you got Luchasaurus, and you got your Jungle Boy, you got the Best Friends against the Hardy Family Office. That was just
their tag team name, the Best Friends?
Well, there's
Oh man, that's.
But they've kind of turned it into a group, a stable of people.
Oh, so
there's more people involved in it.
Like
now.
the NWO was a group of guys, and these guys just call themselves the Best Friends.
I mean, it was just like the pre-show match, but it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was. The TNT Championship, Miro and Eddie Kingston. That fucking match was amazing.
Yeah,
Miro's just like a god.
Yeah,
and just destroys everything in his sight, and he's just the fucking man.
The event never got boring.
No, there was at no point in time, there's even one match.
And I'm not even familiar with some of these dudes, and I was just loving it.
There was the one match that had the old Big Show, Paul White, the big huge, and
that was a breather. That match.
That was, but it was still a decent match to watch. Good. If you want, I mean,
it was like 9 minutes. How long did that match last? It was a short one.
It was a short one. It was I think the shortest on the card.
Get up and go grab a sandwich match because my God, you've been sitting on the edge of your seat for an hour.
But it's one of those ones that while you're making the sandwich, you're still poking your head around to see what's going on.
Big show.
Everything about that was just awesome.
What about the bombs they dropped? Oh, sorry, you're not done.
We had. Moxley versus the Satoshi Kojima, the guy from New Japan.
Yes.
That was, man, those guys just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking pound fest.
Yeah.
The women's championship match.
Pound fest. Lloyd liked that one.
I could go in a different way.
Britt Baker, the doctor, the dentist, Britt Baker, and Chris Statlander, the women's match. That was fucking amazing.
Yep.
I still can't get over the fact that she's actually legit a dentist.
Oh, you told me that, yeah. She's actually a dentist.
Yeah. As she was wrestling on the Independents, she was going through dental school.
Wow. And has her own dental practice, but then goes in and still jumps off the top rope and drop kicks people.
Yeah.
Should be working on Lloyd's teeth.
Listen to him chatter those babies over there. They look amazing.
He's digging the new choppers. Chompers? They hurt.
They hurt. Over time, you'll do you find that they hurt
I haven't figured out how to eat yet.
Yeah.
They're too new.
I get that.
Yeah.
They shift and 11 teeth all at once, bro. That's
a lot.
Offside. 2 minutes for you know what I mean?
5-minute major.
2 minutes for stinging the face.
So this is the match. I mean, we can kind of randomly go into more detail in any of these matches, but this is the one I wanted to get to, man. That fucking cage match.
Yeah, dude.
That tag team match was the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever seen in wrestling.
And it was just an old school, like you said, it's that old school cage right on the apron. So it's not a cell match, it's a cage match. So it's on the apron, they can't get out. It's 15, 20 feet high. And it's the what are they, Lucha Brothers and
the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks had those fucking Jordans with the tacks on the bottom of them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fucking bleeding.
Oh man, it was awesome.
They were good camera angles too, because sometimes it's hard to. I would assume it's hard to film a cage match.
Man, I fought the tears so hard at the end of that match just because I've been following, like, because they've been in the AEW since it started.
The Lucha Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like.
Well, so have the Hardy Boys, the
Young Bucks.
Young Bucks.
But to see the fucking Lucha Brothers finally get those belts,
yeah,
in the way that they did,
well, and
was
I love how the Young Bucks were just cunts, man. It was like
I know they played the best douchebag heels in wrestling. Like
you can start and stop that thing whenever you want, dude. Doesn't matter.
I'm just giving you a round after you're at 6.
The like. They're trying to pull their masks off, and a luchador never takes his mask off. They're trying to rip the masks off the guys, and
blood starts flowing.
like you said, the spikes on the bottom of that one. He brings out the shoe and changes his shoes.
Yeah.
But the best part too was when they won it, and then they're leaking blood from everywhere. And I don't know their names, the Lucha Brothers. The one guy was out and he was yelling past the camera. I'm like, what's he fucking doing? He's pointing at somebody. He brings his kids up and plants a great big wet bloody kiss on his fucking daughter's
and they're crying. Everybody's crying. I'm like trying to fucking hide it.
Man, this is so cool because like it's like your daddy's okay. We just kicked some ass, and then he brought the family over the wall.
It's because he got the hardware.
And the way
that hardware is what did it for that night.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps just when he brought it up.
And they're like.
You take a shit kicking.
Where was it? Yeah. Where was the event? Was in Chicago. So you've got like a Mexican tag team, like in Chicago. Like you know what I mean? It's that whole like.
And that crowd, man, was popping
on them. And
I mean, honestly, we were popping.
Oh yeah.
Like. We were fucking sitting on the couch. We're cheering. Like
we hated those Young Bucks so fucking much. We were like, these Lucha Brothers better win, man.
That's what. Like, if you're not
so good,
man, if you're not a wrestling fan, like, watch this pay-per-view, All Out 2021. The whole thing. It is.
Well, what about the fucking?
Oh man, I can't get over that cage match.
That cage match was probably my favorite. I've always liked wrestling. And the cage matches are always the best.
Yeah, and that was...
Or not even the cage matches. Just let it rip, Lloyd.
Let it rip, buddy. Fuck yeah. Oh, those
are fucking scrumptious, those things.
Yeah, man. Those are the lime Rickies.
There it is, right there. But not even so much the cage matches. I've always loved tag team matches.
Yeah.
They're just that whole dynamic of the one guy's, interfering with the referee and, ref, fucking look over there. And then the dude's throwing a bat in the ring and then whacking the sledgehammer.
And that's the thing. Like, there was like a ref to count a pinfall.
Yeah.
But though they were able to just put on a friggin' show.
Yeah. And then we were saying, too, like, how long before one of them gets to the fucking top?
And it happened.
And they always did it, and it was cool as shit.
And man, how quickly those Young Bucks get up there.
Yeah.
Like when Phoenix climbed up to the top of that cage, it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, he's up there. It was amazing.
Yeah. That whole event. What's next on your list?
The Casino Battle Royale. That was the one where they had all the women. The 21 toward 21. I think it was 21. That'd be 21.
And they dropped a bomb on that one.
Ruby Soho. Friggin'. I thought Rachel was going to start weeping when she came out, because that was her big, like...
Because I love you guys. You and Rachel are so into the wrestling thing, and then like all that stuff was a surprise.
Yeah.
She's like, no way.
Yeah. So and I like when that happens. Cause,
somehow they keep it secret with social media. I have no idea how they do it.
There's a lot of channels I follow on YouTube.
There's rumors, I'm sure. But.
What Culture, Wrestle Talk, WrestleMania. There's a whole bunch of them, and so I will kind of. If there's news out there, like, I'll read about it somewhere.
Right.
And there was just because what they do, and I actually watched an interview last night with Adam Cole, who will be coming up here in a second.
Yeah.
But what they do is when they have these guys, like they bring in these new guys, they keep them like locked away in a trailer. So like nobody even knows it. Like not even.
At the event, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, they'll chuck them in a black car and just leave them in there.
So well, I guess from what I heard in this interview with Adam Cole is that him and another guy that debuted this night, they flew them into Milwaukee.
Okay.
And then they drove from Milwaukee to Chicago.
In a blacked out RV.
I think it was. They might have been even on like a bus.
Yeah.
but I'm
they
pretty
keep
sure.
them
Don't
hidden.
quote me on this. I
Those
don't.
transit type
I don't
things.
remember, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were kept separate.
They flew them to a different city.
Yeah.
And then drove them in.
Yeah.
So nobody would see them
And
at
then
the
they
airport.
they were in a trailer.
That's so good.
So,
Yeah, you
like-
got to do it.
So like even like the other AEW guys and girls and
Yeah.
you know the
Everybody
folks
involved.
of AEW, like there might be a literal handful of people that know that these guys are coming.
Wow.
Most of the superstars don't even know they're there. So like
Oh, really? Even guys on the card might
Yeah.
just be like, "Oh, damn!
holy shit!
What, Ruby
like,
Soho? I didn't know she was coming." They signed her.
It's so that's it's because I don't know. It's one thing I love about AEW. They keep it fresh. They keep it exciting. They keep things close to the chest. So it's hard for some of those spoilers to get out.
You know what was cool too? I found on, I think it was Instagram or something, a couple days after the Derby. Well, that's probably coming up on your list.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. How? Well, what's next on your list then?
Well, first let's remember the end of that Casino Battle Royale. We had the two of them. I think
yeah.
it was Ruby and Thunder. I believe it was Thunder Rosa, and they were both on the outside of the ring doing their thing. Man, that was so exciting.
Yeah. When they're on the apron, they've
Yeah.
both gone over the top rope. Now they're on the apron,
They're
and
just
there's always that.
kicking each other's
Yeah.
ass, and we're just waiting
Who's
for
gonna
someone
fall
to fall.
first? 2 feet on the ground. They got 1 foot. Come back up 1 foot. Shit like that.
The next one was MJF and Chris Jericho.
Oh,
So
yeah.
This one, man, I bought tickets.
That was the
They
Chris
sold-
Jericho, if I lose, I will retire match.
Yeah, and
Really
what-
long title on that one.
And can we talk about the MJF entrance? When he started with Chris Jericho's old fucking
Yes.
2000 music from WWE.
Yeah. And then it goes,
And then it
And then-
counts, it does the countdown to Y2J.
yeah.
And then it just says Chris Jericho's
Psych.
final match. I'm like, fuck, I bought a ticket.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this was Jericho coming out to his
Yeah.
old theme. I'm like, this is cool. He's going old school. And then no.
Psych. Yeah.
No. And-
Forgot about that.
I mean, the match was, Jericho can still go, man.
Yeah.
Like, he can still go.
When the first pay-per-view I watched where he showed up, and I think it was Firefest, because I think that's the only one I ever saw, the only other one I ever watched, he was looking pretty rough. But
Yeah.
when I saw him in this event, he looked awesome.
And man, how about the crowd
He
singing
has
his
some
end?
time off, right?
Like
So-
he got himself back in shape.
Yeah.
He was a little sloppy when I first
Oh,
saw
yeah,
him,
yeah.
but he was fucking looking good.
He refound his center.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, he ate some comments online, a lot of comments online about that too.
Yeah.
And
he
and
didn't
yeah,
look like he was moving too good.
I just, man, one thing that always gives me fucking goosebumps is listening to the crowd sing his Jericho's entrance music.
Yeah, the crowd. I love the crowd in AEW is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
everybody in that crowd's a wrestling.
That, and I mean, from the beginning of the event to at the end, the very, very end, they were hot, man. The crowd was just bumping.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch a lot of WWE shows, and it's just like, man, it's like crickets.
Yeah, is it really? I don't watch.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's
It's
not
just
really.
they're just kind of sitting there
I
waiting.
couldn't recommend watching it.
That's too bad.
There's nothing that would say.
How the
listen,
mighty have fallen.
The WWF, I went to that one at the Memorial Center, right? And they're really not. They're really not fans. They're just more there for the experience. I think I
Yeah.
brought that up before because I had to vacate when the little people came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that way. Like, you buy a ticket to go to the show to say you went to the show.
That's right.
Whereas,
yeah.
like when you look
when you go to an
AEW,
Play the
they're
game,
like-
right? Like get into it a bit. Yeah.
they're pretty
They're
hardcore.
fans. They're not
they're
just-
true. They're pro
they're not
wrestling
just
fans.
trying to find something to do on a Friday night.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, like nowadays, like if we've got WWE on TV, I mean, Rachel and I, like, we're still huge wrestling fans. We'll have it on even as background noise.
Yeah.
But it's like, Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock, Friday nights, 10 o'clock, AEW Dynamite Rampage. Like, yes.
Yeah. Gotta be there. Gotta do
Yeah,
it.
because I mean, they just.
So that's tonight then.
Because, yeah, so what, and I mean, we're going to see Candyman after. I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Tony
I can't
Todd's
remember
in
what
it.
it's called. I know what I'm watching. He came on Disney. Is it Real Guy? the Ryan Reynolds movie.
Oh, that video game.
It's
Yeah.
dropped
Oh,
on
yeah.
Disney TV today, and I
no
have Disney
sh-
TV Plus, so
Oh, is it on Disney
on-
Plus?
I heard that. So I'm going home to check.
Yeah,
and
what's
if
it
it's
called?
On Disney Plus. It's like Real Man or something. It's
Yeah.
like a video game.
New
that
guy,
he's-
real guy.
Sorry, we're
I'm-
getting out of your.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I for some reason I remember reading something online that I think he already wants to do a sequel.
Yeah, I. can't
I'll
remember
watch
the
it.
name
It looks
of
cool.
If it's Ryan Reynolds, I'll watch. It. What's next on your list, man?
CM Punk and Darby Allin. This was huge.
That was a cool match. And
That-
then the day after, I sent you the link.
Yeah,
These hardcore wrestling fans saw the homage that these guys were. They were tipping their hats the whole fucking time to a
Brad-
match from what? 1993, 1997.
No,
Mid-90s.
somewhere mid-90s. It was a Bret Hart 1-2-3 Kid match, and it was like spot on.
They did 10 things where that were exactly the same from that match.
Yeah, it
and I
was
think
so
the
cool.
1-2-3 Kid Free Guy. It's called Free Guy.
Free guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that. It looked really good, for
My
sure.
buddy posted it, and he says it's on Disney Plus, and so
Awesome. I gotta watch it.
I have to. And
Yeah.
I am going to get Amazon Prime tonight, probably too, for their little test. Take it for a month or
Yeah, a
type thing.
couple
Yeah,
free
there's
months.
so
Because
much
they have
good
the,
stuff on
Sorry.
Prime.
Lloyd's a Maple Leafs fan,
Yeah.
and they have a special on there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've seen the
All
advertisements for
behind the
that.
scenes, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but that Darby fight
Man,
was
yeah,
great. It was fun.
Punk. It was a really friggin' awesome wrestling match. And
Even
Punk
the mid
Punk can still
reversal
go.
into a pin was fucking
Yeah.
cool. Which I didn't know the 1-2-3 Kid did to Bret Hart. They mimicked that whole fight.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Man, listen to the crowd when Punk came out.
Yeah. Deafening.
Like, it was just...
And he had to stand there and just kind of be like, fucking guys.
And all the credit to Darby Allin, man. That kid is nuts.
I love that guy.
He doesn't give a rat's ass about his body.
And when
he will take any kind of bump
He,
you
like,
can think of.
Through the turnbuckles, off the post, and then crumbles down the stairs
It's
onto
like,
the
yo,
floor.
I want you to jump off this building 300 feet down, and you have to land on that, like, those two bricks down there. And you're like, oh,
three
watch
cardboard
me.
boxes, that's what's going to hit. So
Yeah, you could be like, all right, watch me.
Okay.
And even when the match was over, they went, they shook hands and waved to the crowd. And
Which is, I mean, it's so cool because, like, Darby legit, like, grew up a Punk fan.
yeah, probably, yeah.
Just a question out of nowhere. How long do you think they worked on that whole throwdown that they did for that amount of time? How much time do you think they actually
Like, put into the match
put in
beforehand?
beforehand? Yeah.
Oh, like rehearsing.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. They probably. I mean, this is just total. I mean, I have zero.
Yeah, me too.
absolute-
That's why I'm just trying to throw it out
I would
there.
guess probably a month or two.
Yeah.
Wow, eh? That long.
Man, it's like
You got to trade notes and ideas, and you got to make the thing
Well,
work.
you gotta
And the
make
thing
it
is,
flow,
you got
right?
you got to get
And
back.
not hurt each other.
Yeah, and you got to get back into ring shape. Like you got to take the bumps and you got to build the calluses on your body, because like slamming your back on that mat over and over doesn't feel good, man.
So,
Yeah.
Like it's definitely doesn't feel good. And the ropes don't feel good at first either. It's,
No, you were telling
yeah,
me
it's
solid
fucking,
cable.
it's fucking brutal.
Wrapped in electrical tape. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's soft.
Yeah, it's not soft, man. Like I said, the bruises I came home with from school was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you gotta get back into that ring shape. You gotta have your cardio up.
Yeah.
Cardio's huge, especially when you're putting on it.
So that's the same thing with CM Punk then. He's just going to get better and end up looking better the more that he wrestles with these guys, because that was his
100%.
first match in a while.
7 years.
And he'd have to train pretty hard. You're thinking a couple months.
just
It's
got back into the flow.
still not the same, right? Yeah.
I also thought it was really cool too. Aubrey Edwards, the lady ref, the woman ref.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's so fucking cool that now like their head ref is a woman.
Oh, is she like number one?
She's like their top ref. She's
Yeah.
awesome.
What was
But
the match where she missed the foot on the rope?
Oh, did she go
The Jericho match.
It was the Jericho match.
Yeah.
because
That was
some-
great, man. I
yeah.
totally like.
What, did she go 1, 2, 3? Didn't see the foot?
Yeah, one
Yeah,
two
but then
match
there's a-
over, and he had his
and
foot
he
up
had
on
his
the
foot
rope.
up on the rope.
Yeah, and
Okay, I
another
didn't watch that. So.
But the way that they filled that plot hole was
Yeah.
that there was a ref on the outside, and he was already out there for another reason.
Somebody interfered with the match.
So the ref was already, the other ref was already
Oh, they
out
already
there.
called
Who
it a
came out? I can't
secondary
remember.
one?
Somebody came out and they were trying to fuck with the match, and then that backup ref came out to deal with it,
Yeah.
And so he was out there.
and then he saw
And
the
then
foot
he
on the
saw
rope.
it, so then she
So
called
he
the
called
match,
her
and he
over.
called her. Yeah, and like the crowd went nuts. Like,
It's like photo replay type thing.
Yeah, and
I
then
didn't
they,
watch.
and then the MC gets on the mic. Upon further review, it has been noticed that there was a foot on the rope. The match will continue.
the
And
feeling,
the place
Oh,
goes
yeah.
crazy. Jericho fucking wins.
man, it was
awesome.
like, remember the feeling you got.
I didn't even know.
The feeling you got
Spoiler
being
alert.
younger, watching early like '90s WWF wrestling. Like that's the feeling I get watching
Yes.
this.
Yeah, and I'm 40. But it is. It's
I'm
back.
older than that.
It's back to like real.
It's
Just
pro wrestling. It's
wrestling,
not
man.
just like let's do cool things to put on YouTube like WWE
and fun
does.
shit like that. Like a second ref just happened to see the foot on the rope. Like that would ever fucking
They're able
happen.
to fill in the plot holes better. I
Yeah,
find
yeah.
in AEW. It's
Yeah, they're having fun with it. I like it.
they are, and like that, that match was just, it was awesome. Then the next one after that was the Paul White QT Marshall. That was
That
our
was the
smoke
breather
break.
match. Yeah.
Then we get to, I mean, it was decent. Whatever. It was all right.
That was fine. Yeah.
Then we get the
I like watching Big Show chokeslam guys.
the championship match between Omega and Christian Cage,
Yes.
which was unbelievably awesome.
yeah,
Any
dude.
match with Kenny is, first of all, going to be insane. He's one of the best in the friggin' world.
He's such a douche
And
too now.
Can we just talk
I
about?
love how much of a
I'm
douche he is.
so much an Omega fan. So
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good.
great. Yeah. He was a
I
douche.
lived in Winnipeg.
So yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I watched him.
He played
kill.
a heel.
Yeah.
you
Fucking
would have
great.
he would have heard about Kenny before Kenny was as big, anywhere near as
And
big
then
as
he went
is.
out west and overseas, and he's just amazing.
Oh, he made it in Japan, huge. But and can I just want to, I love Christian Cage. I love
yeah.
Christian, and in 2020,
I'm going in fucking 10 seconds.
or was it, no, it was 2021, this year. Yeah, it was this year, 2021, Royal Rumble. They bring back Christian Cage in the WWE Royal Rumble in January,
Oh, okay.
which was really cool because they had brought Edge back the year prior.
Cool. Yeah.
Both of these guys were told they'd never fucking wrestle again, and here I am watching them standing across from each other in the wrestling ring
Like
again,
physically healed, ready to go.
ready to go
Yeah.
in the Rumble. I'm like, I cannot believe I'm seeing this. It was amazing. And then they release Christian.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon, like, we don't have anything for you to do. You're telling me you don't have anything for fucking Christian Cage, like Christian to do? Like, the guy's a legend. Anyway.
Yeah. You find something for that guy to do.
So he signs for AEW,
Yeah.
which was sick. And now he's main eventing perhaps the best pay-per-view, aside from WrestleMania 17, that has ever existed in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
That just made me so fucking happy.
It was awesome.
I was so
it's
happy
like,
for
it's like,
Christian.
Bye, WWE.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. The match was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
they had a good amount of time
won
to go.
that? I can't remember.
Omega won.
Omega won, yeah.
But it was like he did his like finishing move off like the second rope. Like, it was
Yeah.
just stupid.
Yeah. I
And
love it.
then, oh man, it was so good. Like, yeah, everybody needs to see this pay-per-view. And then and then Kenny starts cutting a little promo after the match. He's on the microphone doing his thing.
Right.
And then Adam Cole comes out.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't know Adam Cole.
Everybody's losing. I'm losing my
You-
shit. These
you and
guys,
Rachel were
I'm
like-
losing my. Yeah, we're losing our shit. Like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Because the whole time we're thinking, okay,
It's over.
we're thinking Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, which is his actual name. We're thinking he was going to show up, right? He was going
Yeah.
to debut. But we're like, okay, fucking cool. Adam Cole's here.
Cole's here,
We'll
holy shit.
save Daniel Bryan. We'll save Bryan Danielson for another event. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then he fucking comes out too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, mind blown. Oh my god, it was the greatest night.
It was an amazing
It was the
pay-per-view.
greatest night. Oh man, like,
And I watched. Sorry, I'm stepping on you.
no, I don't even like. I'm just thinking about it now. I'm just.
I saw the
Right,
press
right.
conference a couple days later on YouTube, where Tony Khan was sitting next to these guys, And I'm like, that's Tony Khan?
Yeah, he's
Like,
just a fan, man.
I would
He's just
walk right by that dude. Like, he shops at, like, maybe he shops at Roots. He doesn't
Maybe
shop.
Hudson Bay Company?
He doesn't shop at, like, Old Navy. But, like, when you, like, see Vince McMahon, he's, like, a big, rich guy.
When you see,
Where, like,
met
when you see
Vince
Khan,
McMahon.
he's just wearing, like, an Adidas fucking tracksuit, this
man,
dude.
if you've never heard the name Vince McMahon before, if you've never even seen a picture of him in your life, you would see that motherfucker and you'd be like, hey, that's Vince McMahon.
You'd say, who is that guy?
Vince McMahon is as red as this can, though, when you meet him.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But it's amazing how, like, yeah, if you didn't know a guy, you'd still know a guy is important.
Yeah.
And Tony Khan's super important, but he just looks like a dude.
He's a fan, man.
Yeah.
He's just 100. He's a wrestler. He's a fan.
He's wearing a really nice hoodie.
He's a very smart,
What
What do you
well-educated.
look like? He's just like...
Oh, he's pumped up, ready to
Well,
rock.
when
McMahon,
I
yeah.
worked in Winnipeg, we got WWE came in, and I've never seen Batista in my life. First
Oh,
time I ever saw
Jesus.
this man. Okay, they're in a private jet, obviously.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
got Triple H, I got his girlfriend, whatever her name was.
Stephanie.
So he's got the belt on the...
You mean the owner's daughter?
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie, I don't follow the women as much as I follow the guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I know she's married to Triple H. and
Yeah.
it's-
Oh, yeah.
So, like I said, his face is as red as that. When he walked out, he was the first one out, and then Triple H came out, and he had his briefcase, whatever do you
Yeah.
call those, handcuffed to him.
Really?
Yeah, it is handcuffed to him. It's the belt, right?
Oh, okay.
So he was the belt holder at that time, and then she came out, and then I see this. I can't go over there, but this figure, like Batista, come out, and he just had to lean down
To
and
fit through
out
the door.
through the door, and I was just like, oh my! And he comes down the stairs.
Oh, guy's
It's
just
just
a
like
monster.
holy.
Big man, that dude.
Drax.
And he's
And then you
Rocket
watch him
Drax.
throw himself around that ring with the other big men.
yeah.
Nothing but respect for all of them.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool. It's so like it's just people get this whole idea wrestling's fake, and that's where they let their opinion stop. They're like, "We don't want to hear anything else. It's just wrestling's fake."
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, you fucking do a couple of weeks in wrestling school and talk to me.
Yeah.
That shit isn't fucking
We'll
fake.
share
John,
stories about
Is it choreographed?
stars.
Yeah, but like that's the cool part. Like you get to have an opponent, and you get to put together a play,
a show, yeah.
a physical
I don't know who
play.
watches this show.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
But I'm going to bring it up right now. Every one of us, get on a trampoline that you bought for your kids and jump on it for 15 minutes.
No. Done
Correct.
It. Hate it.
And they go out there for an hour and a bit and throw each other around. Have respect.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's.
And get kicked in the face 53 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump off the top rope and then, hey, take a chair.
Yeah. Right in the teeth.
Yeah, because I mean, and there's you're taught, certain ways to, land your punches and stuff, but you're not gonna It's not gonna go 100% the way you want every time. Like
Like,
people
I
are gonna
think-
lose teeth. People are gonna.
Do you, speaking about like maybe misfiring, Shawn Michaels probably missed a Sweet Chin Music a couple times.
Oh,
Some of those dudes caught that thing.
man.
Some of those elbows hit the face.
When he
and-
comes across with that boot and you hear that thing smacking, he's hitting you properly to make it clap. But I'm like, it's gotta hurt.
You're still taking it.
You're
there's
feeling
certain,
that, man.
There's certain times where they'll pull a replay and they'll slow it down, and like you can't
You
miss.
snapped him.
You can't miss though.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Like,
Dislocating a guy's face.
but there's certain moves that you just got to eat it.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Taking chairs to the head.
Listen, and I'll you know what?
Oh,
If-
that chair's folded in half. That's just a fucking
If
steel chair.
I'm
That's a
correct.
steel chair. That's not thin steel.
No, but I'll
That's
tell
like
you-
that shelf.
Shawn Michaels, like I'd eat a super kick from Shawn. I'd eat a Sweet Chin Music just to say I took one. Shawn Michaels fucking gave me the sweet. He tuned up the band and gave me the Sweet Chin Music.
Yeah.
Like you'd be proud to take that.
Yeah, and
Like
you'd
if
be
you're
proud-
another pro wrestler who, I mean, and as a pro wrestler, who wouldn't look up in terms of wrestling ability, who wouldn't look up to Shawn Michaels? Like
DDTs, suplexes, shit like that.
Rock
You're absorbing that. That's not
Stone Cold.
You're not dicking around.
Steve Austin and fucking Stone Cold Stunner.
Take a stunner. Like, yeah, I'd be honored to take a stunner, man.
That's a different episode.
You know what I
we
mean?
could talk
like,
about the finishing moves.
The people that don't respect it, they don't understand it.
They don't.
No.
They really don't. Straight up.
Just
they
don't watch
Lloyd
it,
out of
man.
the back.
I don't watch your shit because I don't like your shit. Don't talk shit about my shit because my shit's fucking cool.
And if you're gonna at least
Motherfucking
talk
Coronation Street.
if you're gonna talk Hollywood, but if you're gonna talk shit about it, at least do your research and learn about it first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, look into the history of pro wrestling and what it is and who's been involved in it over the years and the impact it's had on culture and society.
Yeah.
People are ignorant, and that's how I feel.
So,
if you take the time and do your research and you don't like it, cool.
don't watch it.
But don't shit on it if you are completely ignorant to the business itself.
Yeah, because we really don't care what you think, so you're just wasting your time.
Fucking don't.
Yeah.
there were a couple comments.
We are going to make fun of you.
There were a couple of comments. I think there was.
fun of
Hold
us.
on. I actually wanted to bring this up. There was one comment this guy posted the other day
Comment where?
on one of our Stephen Avery videos, and it's fine. I'm just going to call him out because I don't fucking care. It's YouTube.
Oh, somebody. Oh, on our actual
I can't.
channel.
I've
We get
looked at
commenters?
things, and I just
it's
I don't
not
get
low.
involved because I'm behind the camera. So
It's not loading. I can't for whatever reason. I'm not getting your Wi-Fi. But anyway, this guy was just like, yeah, you should fucking learn what you're talking about before you.
Yeah, whatever.
Please send me a link to your YouTube channel. I would love to check it out.
Click on his name.
He does have a YouTube channel, I believe, because I saw the post, and he's a little bit of a verbal, down in a hole type of fella as well. So
Oh, I gotta see
challenge accepted.
I gotta get on your Wi-Fi here. I gotta
Just
see
saying,
this
I
shit.
don't respond because once again it's Lloyd.
I don't
and,
respond anyway,
I'm not
I don't.
allowed on camera. So.
Here's my thing. Whether you like it or you don't, whether you like our opinions or you disagree with them,
Interact with the channel. Thank you very much.
if you're
We're always
commenting,
going to engage with you.
if you're commenting, you're clicking. So thank you.
Yep. We like that.
That's all. I mean, we
really expected nobody to watch any of this stuff. So
Yeah.
the fact that there's at least 3 is.
I'm not even gonna bother calling him out. I don't care. It's not
we'll
worth
find
my
it
time.
later. We'll talk.
Not worth my time. But anyway,
This episode, AEW big
Man.
fans. Next pay per view, we gotta.
we're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it, and I think Lloyd's gonna probably have to make an appearance for the next one.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
we'll rent an auditorium.
Yeah, we could watch it
Can we
in the
have
theater.
Coronation Street on a TV at the very back?
Man, I got two big screens.
While we're on the internet, it's just Coronation Street behind us. Just an episode.
Man, I got 2 big screens in my living room. We can go wrestling on one and Coronation on the other. No problem.
There it is.
So whoop, there
I'm
it
just
is.
trying to hold my teeth in, boys.
Hey, what's the name of our channel, man?
Down in a hole.
Thank you for watching this episode.
Thanks for checking us out.
More to come.
Click like or dislike or
And subscribe to the thumb.
please subscribe if you can. YouTube really, that's kind of what they.
And if you want YouTube to send you a text message when we post a new episode, the bell's there too.
Yeah, real easy and awesome, and we appreciate all you guys. We're gonna do an episode here shortly. We got a list of. Want to give some shout outs to some.
Yeah, we got
some longtime viewers and supporters,
first-time callers, and all those people.
Before we get to throwing out some tags, I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the views and clicks and just checking us out. Man, it means a lot.
Yep. My name's Blaine.
I'm Jono.
Who's that?
That's Lloyd.
That's Lloyd behind the camera.
Lloyd's awesome. We love
Staying
that
over
guy.
here.
Thanks for watching Down in a Hole, and remember, there's 2 types of people in this world, and I wouldn't talk to either of them because they're probably dickheads. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Paperboy.